customary system are ounces, pounds, and tons. Ounces, abbreviated OZ, or if you wanted to spell it, ounces. Today we're jumping into our third lesson. We're digging deeper into the measurement of weight. We really want to think about how these units in the customary system relate to each other. So our units in the customary system are ounces, pounds, and tons. Ounces, abbreviated OZ, or if you want to spell it, ounces. Pounds, abbreviated LB, or pounds. And tons. So we're going to be digging deeper into these three units today and really understanding how they all relate to each other. We're going to start off by using this number line model to think about ounces and pounds. So looking at this number line, I want you to notice that along the top we see pounds, and along the bottom here we see ounces. And so what I want us to do is think, all right, well, where can I see 1 ounce? And if I look at that, I would shade this section right here, right? That would represent 1 ounce to me. If I think, okay, well, where do I see 1 pound? I have to go all the way down to that 1 at the end. So this whole entire section here would represent 1 pound. And so then if you're thinking, okay, well, what's the relationship between ounces and pounds? What you would end up finding is that 1 pound is equivalent to 16 ounces, right? And if we look at the end of our number line, that's what we would see, right? We see 16 ounces at the same point as where we see 1 pound. So 1 pound is equivalent to 16 ounces. You could say a pound is 16 times greater than an ounce, right? So let's take that knowledge and let's try to apply it to a question. So let's say you're baking a pie, right? And you need 5 pounds of flour to make the pies that you need, right? So you need 5 pounds of flour. Now you have 90 ounces. You need 5 pounds and you have 90 ounces. Do you have enough flour to make your pies? Well, let's find out. Let's use this information that we gathered from this number line to see. So if we do that, what we could do is start by making a table. So I'll go off to the side here and we'll have ounces and pounds and ounces, right? So I know that in 1 pound, I've got 16 ounces. So that must mean that in 2 pounds, I could add another 16. 16 plus 16 is 32. 3 pounds, I would continue on with that pattern. I'd add another 16 or skip count by 16, and I would get to 48. And what you're noticing is you're probably thinking, hey, Ms. Sharma, we could also be doing multiplication, and you're absolutely correct, right? 4 pounds, 4 times 16. If I go off to this side, if I need to do that, I can do that. 6 times 4 is 24. 4 times 1 is 4 plus 2 is 6. So 4 pounds has 64 ounces. And let's keep going. 5 pounds, I multiply by 16 again, or I can add a 16 to 64, and I will get 80 ounces. So in 5 pounds, there are 80 ounces. If you have 90 ounces of flour, do you have enough flour to bake all the pies you need? And the answer would be yes. Like, since 80 ounces is less than 90 ounces, you have enough flour. All right, so if I asked you to explain, that would be kind of your answer there. You could also simply put 90 ounces is greater than 5 pounds if they don't ask you to explain. If they just want to know which is greater, you could use that inequality symbol, that greater than sign, to show that difference between those numbers. All right, let's take this a little bit further now. And I want us to think not just about pounds and ounces, but I want us to think about pounds and tons. All right, so tons, I'm going to make a little table here, and I want you to find the pattern. So 4 tons, if I have 1 ton, that's equivalent to 2,000 pounds. If I have 2 tons, then you can use your understanding. You know that you need to add another 2,000, right? So 2 tons then would be 4,000 pounds. 2 tons would be 4,000 pounds. Now, if I want to take that a step further and get to 3 tons, again, you could add another 2,000, or you could say 3 times 2,000, use that place value that you have. Now 3 times 2 is 6, add in your additional place values, and you'd find 6,000 pounds. So 1 ton is as heavy as 2,000 pounds. All right, my friends, so that's kind of our how deep we're digging today for our customary units, thinking about weight. You're going to be asked to find how many pounds or ounces are in a certain amount of weight and being able to work flexibly between these units. So I can't wait to see all of your awesome work. Thanks, guys. I'll go up to the side here, and we'll have ounces, a 16 to 60 tons. I'm going to make a little table here, and I want you to find the pattern. So 4 tons, if I have 1 ton,